What's up guys, in today's video I'm gonna be ranking all the 4 elixir cards as a 15k trophies player. Let's get to it. I'll be using this 2 elixir ranging from you need a nerf, you should use that, to a good card, then now I'm good, and the worst of all, why the fuck is that in the game? Let's get started. So the first one, the Goblin Hut. Since the rework where the Goblin Hut only makes him spawn when they're close by, as a card, I think it's really slept on. So for the first one, let's slide it in good card. For the next building, we have the bomb tower. Well, personally, I think it's good, but there's better. The damage is so low, even if it does splash, it's only good against some cards like maybe the hog. So for that reason, I'll slide it in. Nah, I'm good. We have the mortar. In my opinion, it's a really bad card. It's so slow, and we can just counter it so easily. It deserves a nah, I'm good, to be honest. Then we have the Goblin Cage. It has an evo. The evo's pretty good. It traps troop, kills them, so it's pretty good counter against tanks like beatdown decks. I think the Goblin's also pretty good, so the fact you can retarget tower targeting troops. And then I have a big troop that does pretty good damage, and it gets a pretty good card. And the first builder together should use that card. For the second and last win condition for the buildings, we have the Goblin Drill. In my opinion, I think it's one of the most mid-win condition because it's so easily countered and it does like very minimal damage. So for that reason, it's gonna get a what the fuck. Why is that in the game? For the last building, we have the much loved Tesla. For me, it's one of the best buildings you can get. I think very well balanced, good damage on both air and ground, counters a bunch of win condition, and it hides. They can't snipe it, brother. It is also gonna get a you should use that card. Now we jump into spells. So for the first spell, we have Freeze. It might be one of the most annoying spells you can see in your game. It's not that crazy, it doesn't need a nerf, but it's just so annoying and you hate to see it coming. So it's gonna go in the good card. For the next spell, the Fireball, one of the most oldest spells we have. It has good damage, good area. For only 4 elixir, it's a pretty versatile card that you'd love to see in your deck. It has seems some use in cycle decks. It gets good damage and it helps with the push. I think it's very balanced, so it's gonna get a good card. For the last spell, we have Poison, one of the most intriguing spells we have. Paired with Graveyard, it is one of the best spells there is. So for those reasons, it's also gonna get a good card. Next, we're gonna jump into time limited troops. So for the first one, we have Terry. It had an ability to jump and deal crazy damage. It's basically a fucking Hog Rider on steroids. It was only available in a mode, but it was still pretty crazy to use. So with that said, it's gonna be our third you should use that card. For the next time limited card, we have the Super Knight. His special ability was that whenever it moved, everything in its big radius went invincible. For that reason, it's gonna be the first that's need a nerf, even though we won't see it anymore. Then the next card, we have the Super Ice Golem. That card had way increased in hit point, and his special ability was whenever it died, it dropped a free spell. That's gonna be you should use that card. Now let's jump into the champions. For the first one, we have the Mighty Miner. I think it's too slow to deal good damage. The ability can be good, but at some point people are just gonna put the cards in the middle, and when the Mighty Miner goes to the middle, his ability comes a bit useless. By preference, I'll put it in and I'm good. Next champion, we have the Golden Knight. I think his damage is a bit too low, but his ability can be crazy. Against some deck, like the Goblin Gang, and it can get some pretty crazy chains and finish by locking on into the tower. So it's gonna get a good card treatment. Next up on the list, we have the Skeleton King. I think in some deck, it can be so annoying. You've seen in Skarmy and Skeleton Barrel decks, and it can be so annoying when the bar fully charges up. It can use this 2 elixir ability, and it's found the more skeleton, the more troop have died before him. So for this reason, it's gonna get a you should use that card depending on the deck. We're now gonna jump into the common cards. For the first one, we have the Rune Giant. In my opinion, I don't like it. Maybe because I don't know how to play it. Maybe I'm just shit. But honestly, I think the boost damage can be good if you use it on the right cards. But if not, I think I'ma just sleep on it. My honest rating, it's a nah. I'm good. The next card is the Skeleton Dragon. I don't like it. I'm gonna just say it like that. I think it has too low of hit points, not that good damage, and the hit speed is pretty trash as well. I just don't like it. So for me, it's gonna be why the fuck is that in the game? Let's jump into the rare cards. For the first one, we have the Goblin Demolisher. I love that card. I think it has good damage, and the fact that it goes into rage mode and just explodes at the end, I think is pretty crazy. For only 4 elixir, it can kill a push, so for that reason, I think it's a good card. Next up, we have the Furnace. With its recent rework, I think it has gotten pretty good. We see it used in many decks, and with its evolution, it can get pretty crazy. For that reason, I'm gonna put it in a you should use that card. We have one of the most hated and loved cards, the Hog Rider. I know you wanted to see it. For me, I hate this bitch because I play a deck without a building, so it always does crazy damage on my tower. For 4 elixir, I think it's a really good card. Paired with some earthquake action, it can get some pretty good damage. For those reasons, I'm gonna put it in you should use that card. Then we have the Musketeer. I love her. Can survive a fireball, does awesome damage, good hit points. I think it's slept on, honestly. Overall, it's so versatile, I think it's really awesome. Some people won't love me saying this, but I think it needs a nerf. Here we have the Valkyrie. I think it's awesome. It has great hit points with its ability to spin and do splash damage. It's a really good card, very versatile. So for this reason, I'm gonna put it in you should use that card. Next up, we have the Mini P.E.K.K.A. In low ladder, it's pretty good because people don't know how to play the game. But the thing is, whenever you go up, people just have skeleton. It's so easily counterable because it's slow. At pretty low hit points, even though it deals great damage, it can lock on your tower, but it's not gonna happen soon enough. So I just think it's not good enough. So for those reasons, I think I'm gonna be good. I won't use it. The battle here. It can be so annoying. You see it used in elixir golem decks paired with electro dragon. It can become so annoying. I don't want to see that card anymore. It deserves a you should use that card. Then let's jump into the battle ram. Me personally, I think that if you are good with your elixir management, it's just not gonna get to your tower. But if you let it go, man, with that evo, it's just gonna keep ramming into your tower, taking hundreds and hundreds of damage. So I think it's a good card only if you know how to play the game good and make your opponent lose on elixir. Then it deserves a good card treatment. Here comes the Zappies. One of the most annoying cards paired with the guards. It can also take out win conditions. For example, the Royal Giant paired against this, it's gonna not do any damage. So I think it's a pretty good card. With its 3 Zappies, you can split them also, get some good chip damage on tower. Just a bit too low on the hit points. So for this reason, I think it's just get a good card. Then to finish off the rare cards, we get the Flying Machine. Also paired with the Zappies and the guards, it can get a crazy amount of damage. Though it always gets killed by a fireball, I think it's still a pretty good card. Because of its range, you see it get to your tower so fast and I always miss it. I try to defend it too quick and my tower can't get to the Flying Machine, so for those reasons I think it's a pretty good card. Now we're gonna jump into the epic cards. There's only 3, let's talk about them. First of all, we have the Hunter. For me, I think it's good. I just don't use it, so I think overall it's good. You know, you can get some good damage against beatdown decks, it can be useful. I don't get too worried when I play against it, so I think it's just a good card. Let's place it there. Next up, we get the Dark Prince. With its shield ability against, for example, another prince, it's gonna get annoying as fuck. The splash damage pretty good. I just think it deals a bit too less of damage to be a really good card, but overall I think it's pretty nice. I'm gonna put it also in good card. And the last epic card, we have the Baby Dragon, one of the most iconic cards of Clash Royale. I think it has good hit points but deals way too low of damage. And I'm sorry to the OGs, I'm gonna put it in why the fuck is that still in the game. Now let's talk about the legendaries. First of all, the Phoenix. With its rebirth ability, I think it can get pretty good. In beatdown decks where a lot of troops are distracted, it can rebirth and at that point you get crazy value. 4 elixir for 2 Phoenix is awesome. If you know how to protect it, I think it's an awesome card. For that reason, I'm gonna put it in you should use that card. Next up, the Mother Witch. Only usable in certain conditions against spammy decks with a lot of swarm card. If it's not the case, it's a bit less useful, but it can still be used great if you know how to play the game correct. For this reason, it's gonna get a good card. Now we have the Magic Archer. When you line it up, it's gonna make you cry. Hundreds of damage every fucking seconds on your tower is just so annoying. And with its piercing arrow, can get some good damage on big push. I think it's a bit too low on HP to be considered really a good card, so he's gonna get a good card as well. Then we have the Lumberjack. Paired with a balloon, it's gonna make me throw my phone right out this fucking window. It got a speed buff, so it runs so fast, and with the rage making some damage, the Lumberloon has been seen for a long time now, and it's still so annoying to play again. So because of this, it's gonna get a you should use that card as well. Next up, the Night Witch. Me personally, I don't love the card. I think this bat spawn in waves of 2 isn't that great. When it's paired with a golem, it can get crazy. If the bats can be killed, it's gonna get damage on your tower. It's gonna get damage on your troops. You're gonna see it. So played right, it's a good card. I'm gonna be a good guy and put it in a good card. Then we have the Electro Wizard. I think it's a good card with its 2 zaps. It can get some good damage. Nice in some decks where you see the Inferno Tower or Dragon. So the Electro Wizard can have some good use. Also slowing down troops because of its zap. I think overall it's a pretty good card. To end this video, the last card we're gonna see is the Inferno Dragon. I just hate it. If your fucking Mega Knight that you just defended with goes alone, it's just gonna get pretty clapped. It's gonna get clapped, let's just say it. You put against it some Zappies or Electro Wizard, it's just cooked. It won't do any damage, so it's too fragile. So because it's so awesome and bad, I'm just gonna put it straight down the middle in the good card. I hope you guys liked this video and hated my fucking ratings. This was my opinion. I know some kids are gonna be angry saying, oh, this card is awesome. No, this one's bad. But it's opinions, people. Just remember that. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget, follow and press like. It's always appreciated. I hope I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.